put, should William Bonac retire? I don't think he should retire yet, but I think he's getting close to that point where he's going to see how he does at this competition. And if he doesn't win or he doesn't come in the top 3, that's a signal, especially at, this is a Spain show. It's not the biggest show in the world. If he can't win that show, how is he going to fare at other pro shows? All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord. And I'm going to do my preview, my predictions of the 2024 Empro Classic that is coming up this Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday, June 16th. And I'm going to do my top 5. And I'm going to go from 5th to 1st. So you're going to have to watch the end of the video to see who my first place pick is for this competition. This is there's a decent number of athletes competing in this show. Don't know every athlete that's competing in this show. Again, they've got a lot of European athletes, that do these European shows that we don't really get to see over here in North America. But we do have Michael Crizo in the show. We have Pablo. He did the Cali as well recently. We have Belarus Tabani. Finally going to see him compete for the first time this year. We have William Bonac. William the Conqueror is doing this show. And then we have also Sasan as well from the United Kingdom. He's doing the show. So, we got a good solid top 5 at least in this competition. So I want to roll through it here with you guys. So we're going to go from 5th to 1st. So let's go right into it. We got Pablo. Again, he just did the Cali Pro. I think he got 5th at the Cali Pro, and he looked really good. The only thing that is holding him back is the back poses, the back double bicep. But other than that, he's got the conditioning good. He's got that down. Let's look at some of the photos from the Cali Pro because that's his most recent competition. So great front lat spread. This is like I said, it's a solid top 5 in this competition. So the fact that I'm putting him in 5th says something about the lineup. Okay. But again, he got top 5 at the Cali Pro. So well deserved. Side chest, great pose for him. Again, here's the downfall to his physique. You can see he has a little film of water as well in the backside. The glutes are there. He's in condition, but he's missing a lot of thickness and density in that back. To me, that's kind of like he still has an amateur back on a pro physique, right? He's missing some body parts there. Definitely can bring the conditioning. He's definitely showing it off there. Great side tricep on Pablo. Great most muscular. And another great most muscular shot as well, crab shot. So, I have him in 5th place at this competition. Now we're going to move into my 4th place prediction. And that is Sasan from the United Kingdom. He hasn't competed in a while. He's taken some time off. So I'm looking forward to see what he's going to bring to this stage. Now, he's a little bit on the smaller side as a size-wise compared to like Crizo and maybe even Tabani in that sense. So that's why I don't have him really pushing William. Maybe we're going to see William, Crizo, or Tabani. Excuse me. But he definitely is bringing the conditioning, good balance, great structure. He's pretty complete top to bottom. So I have, high hopes for Sasan in this competition. There we go. I wanted to see a back pose. Like Pablo, he is a little narrow in that back double bicep pose, but I feel like his structure is a little bit more complete than Pablo. So that's why I have him ahead of Pablo in this competition. And I just think he's going to have a little bit better conditioning than Pablo. You can see in the glutes and hamstrings, there's a little bit better separation than what we saw in Pablo, where there was a little bit of film in the hamstrings area. So Sasan is definitely bringing the heat. He's obviously going to be in shape for this competition, just maybe lacking in the size that he needs to push the other guys I'm about to talk about. So let's go into my third place prediction. The Conqueror, William Bonac. Now, maybe a lot of guys will disagree with this prediction. Let me tell you why I think William is going to come in third place. Now, anything can happen. These are just predictions. Okay, they're not set in stone, right? When I look at William's physique and I compare him to the old version, or when he was last on stage in 2022, that's how long it's been, 2 years, okay? It's not the same William, okay? And in the title, I put, should William Bonac retire? I don't think he should retire yet, but I think he's getting close to that point where he's going to see how he does at this competition. And if he doesn't win, or he doesn't come in the top 3, that's a signal, especially at, this is a Spain show. It's not the biggest show in the world. If he can't win that show, how is he going to fare at other pro shows? Okay, this is a legend. This is, an icon in our sport, William Bonac. And if he's come so far down that he can't win just a regular pro show, I'm not talking about an Arnold Classic, right? Then, you may have to go back to the drawing board or say, you know what? I've had my run. I had a great run, one of the top bodybuilders in the world, but I just see things aren't where they used to be. Now, he looks great from the back. He doesn't look like he's lost much from the back. It's the front poses. It's the chest that I see is downsized. It's the arms and the triceps that I see are downsized. As you can see here, the arms aren't as big as he used to be. So impressive. He was like a mini Ronnie Coleman or Kai Green when he hit his poses. The conditioning looks great. He's in shape, but I think he may be like a little downsized. Like you see the chest here, it's not popping. Now maybe he's very depleted here. Maybe I'm underestimating William. I wouldn't count William out. I do have him in my third place finish here, but I just think the other 2 guys I'm about to talk about are just going to outsize him, and they're going to have the conditioning too. And it's about conditioning, size, and shape. He's not going to have the size. He's going to have the conditioning, some of the shape. Just probably not enough, guys. So let's move on. We're going to look at some other photos here of William too. I want to share this as well. We'll go to his last competition now was the Arnold Classic 2022. Or the Olympia 2022. So we can take a look at those images here. Let's go front lat, share that. And then, like I'm telling you guys, he looks bigger here. This was 2 years ago, right? So 2 years of not competing, and then coming back to the stage, you may have lost a little bit of size and fullness because he does look bigger here. He's not as tight and sharp as he needed to be, and that's why he didn't fare as well. I think he got 7th at the Olympia, if I'm not mistaken, 2022. We'll roll through some of these. He's tremendous physique, just wasn't in shape that he needed to bring at the Olympia 2022. So we're going to see how he fares at the Empro Spain Classic here in just a few days. All right, so let's go to my second place finisher. It's a tough one, guys, but I'm going out on a limb here, and we're going to go with Mr. Michael Krizo. I'm torn on this one because he's got a great physique. I still think he needs to bring up his quads and his hamstrings and his glutes. Right? That's the drawback of his physique because he's got such an overwhelming upper body. Right? And he posted this 7 hours ago. So you're getting some fresh content from Michael here. The back double bicep looks good, but I need to see the hamstrings and glutes. I need to see if he's made improvements, if he's made some thickness improvements in the lower body. He's not really showing that. He doesn't have an issue with the arms. He doesn't have an issue with the side chest, the thickness. That's there. Let's go to the gallery of Mr. Krizo. From the last show last year, Spain, he did. Share the tab here. He looked good enough to win. I wouldn't say he was at his best shape here, but he definitely did enough to win this show. I want to look at the hamstrings and glutes here, guys. So let me go find those back shots so we can assess. Interesting. Are they not showing back shots? Because, oh, wow. No back shots from Spain for Michael Krizo. Interesting how they wanted to leave those ones out, guys. Well, we'll take a look at some of the photos here. So, again, you got to think about this guy standing next to William Bonac, with William's chest being a little bit more deflated. The size of William, he's going to tower over William, and he's going to have the conditioning. He usually comes in with kind of striated glutes and, separated hamstrings. So I think it'll be enough to hold off William and bring him in that second place position. Now we're going to move on to my first place prediction for this competition. And as Mr. Behrouz Tabani, he looks tremendous going into this show. I think it's going to be very close. This is 1 day ago, or this is 5 days out from the Spain Pro. And let's just pause it there. He still has a quad issue. Size in the quad sweep doesn't look like he's really improved it. Right? And when he depletes down, which he's 5 days out, so he's starting that depletion process now. This is what he looks like. And then he drops that water. That's where the quads go. He loses the quads in those last few days. But I'm looking at who is he up against. He's up against Michael Krizo, who doesn't have the best quads in that sense as well. But Behrouz has such tremendous back shots. He's going to beat, you got to think, okay, what poses is Behrouz going to beat Michael Krizo in? He's going to beat him in the side chest. That's going to be close. I think Krizo might beat Behrouz in the side chest. Is he going to beat him in the side tricep? Potentially, yes. I think Krizo will beat Behrouz in both side poses. Behrouz is going to beat Krizo in both back poses. You're not touching him. We know he's got a great back, great V taper. The hamstrings and glutes are shredded. It's not really showing that here, but his glutes are absolutely peeled. So he's beating him in those poses. Front lat spread and front double bicep. He's beating Krizo. Right? So Krizo has 2 shots on Behrouz. Behrouz has 4 shots winning against Krizo so far. Right? And then we have the most muscular. I would give that obviously to Krizo. It's close though. It's close. Behrouz has a freaky most muscular, you can see right here. Is that going to beat Krizo with his freakish arms? And he got a pretty big chest as well. it's close, guys. I said this is going to be a close show. It's not going to be a blowout by anybody, but I think the conditioning, the shape, and the poses that Beharuz beats Krizo is enough to put him over the edge. Ab and thigh. I don't know if he hits an ab and thigh here. Get the most muscular. It's gonna be close, right? And you saw here's him at the Romania 2023. Look at the chest. Like it's up. So he could beat Krizo in that most muscular. That's why I'm saying this is gonna be very, very close. He's killing Samson Dauda in this pose, although Samson's not in the flex right now. But he's going to come with those peeled glutes and hamstrings. He's got the size. He's holding his own next to Samson, who's 280 pounds. Okay. I'm not sure what Beharuz competes at stage weight wise. But like, look at this, guys. You know, would Beharuz have placed in the top 6 at the Olympia last year? Potentially so. Right. Side chest. I don't like how he hits his side chest. He dips down too low. He's got to be kind of more in the Nathan Yasha range where he stands up a little higher. He's this way. He's shrinking himself down when he poses down like that. So Milos, if you're listening, tell him to stop doing that. It's just, he's not a 212 competitor. Okay. Don't make yourself look 4 inches shorter than the other guys. You have to take up as much space on that stage as the other guys. Don't cut yourself short, literally, by making yourself look shorter standing next to these other guys. Milos, you should know that. Tell your athlete to stand upright more in this pose. I know he's trying to flex his hamstring and make it look good. Your hamstring should be big enough so that you can stand up proper in this pose and it'll still look good. Right? He dips down too much in these poses. I know he's trying to flex that hamstring. But anyways, that's just me going a little bit of a rant there. So I do have Beharuz, and I wanted to show you his Arnold Classic Brazil photos and what I was talking about. The legs shrinking down here a bit, guys. There you go. That's where I'm not sure how he's going to fare once he pulls the water against Krizo, because he loses that, like those legs. That's an issue right there, guys. And the calves. I'd like to see the calves bigger as well. Front double biceps, crazy good, but then the legs, guys. So I'm hoping that the legs have improved enough where he can hold enough size in them and not come down this far, because he looked a little flat here at the Arnold 2023. And he can bring it together and come up with the win, because he's got a spectacular physique. Again, side chest, he's dipping down too low. He looks like a 212 guy when he does that. You're bigger than that, brother. It's going to be a close show. I think Krizo can win the show, obviously. But I just think that Beharuz is going to have that crazy, crazy conditioning. From what I'm seeing from Krizo, I'm not sure if he's behind or not. But, you know, obviously Beharuz has improved since this Arnold Classic competition. So leave a comment below, guys. Who do you think is going to win this show? Beharuz, William Bonac, or Michael Krizo? What are your top 5 placings for this competition? Are they in line with mine? Do you disagree with mine? I love to hear your guys' feedback on, you know, my videos and your support. And please remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be covering the show live stream as well, so make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be an awesome event. I love doing the live streams with you guys and having you join me in the chat as well. So this is going to be a good one. And I will see you guys this Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday. And let's do it together again. Again, I guys appreciate you. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.